and I wanted to experience my first time in this car at Lime Rock Park with you, because we do so much together. So why not do this together? If you follow my channel, you know that I used to come here quite a lot with my F80 M3, and when I had my Cayman, I never came here. So I wanted to give this track a try, because Lime Rock is a cool 1 mile track that is somewhat technical, like for example this uphill over here that really makes your head spin. But also I wanted to see how this car compares to the F80 M3, which, you know, also turbocharged engine, straight six. This is obviously a Boxster 6, so slightly different engines, similar powers. This is more of a purpose-built sports car. I actually just came out of another event with the same group, which was basically autocross and skid pad. So much fun, and I was actually surprised at how much fun you can have at the skid pad with the 911. But at this track, I'm running Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Not the best tires, but those are the tires that I had left over. So there was no sense for me to get a new set of tires. I want to get. Oh, there you go. See, my back kind of rotated over there. Very not very good grip on these tires. Power wise, well, I'm running a tune that I got from Keys. I also have a set of headers and sport cats, which enhance the sound of this car. And I've got to say, there's quite the difference between the F80 M3 that I had. I noticed it right away, and in this car, even though I do have to follow some cars here, the turn-in is a lot sharper. The power delivery is surprisingly very, very similar. Both cars are torquey. Both cars are manual transmission cars. The brakes are better on this one. I did upgrade to a big brake kit some time ago. And I'm running a Ferodo DS 3.1 pads. Amazing pads for the track. I've also been running them during daily driving, and they don't squeal that much. So I've been I've had them on for all this time. What a fun track. I am following what appears to be a Boxster S. In front of it is I guess it's a Camaro. That's not giving us a point by. Now, if I'm being honest, as much as I do enjoy the turn-in this car, there's still some room to improve, to the point where at the end of this event, I am asking Brian from Keys to see if we can work out some sort of a deal on a set of coilovers, proper set of coilovers, because there's about too much lean than I would want. Power wise, it's amazing. I may eventually do some cooling upgrades and whatnot. And by the way, in front of me, sorry to kind of skip topics here, there's a bunch of slow cars that are not respecting the point by rule. Obviously there's a bunch of cars bunched up behind me, but the person in front of us is not letting go. So what I might do is there we go, this person's pitting to give themselves some room. Let's see if I can make this car. So on the straight, 120 125. Wow, these brakes are awesome. One thing you have to be careful when you have a manual transmission car, it's very easy to what they call money shift. Let's say now I was going in fourth gear, and as you slow down, it's very easy to too soon switch downshift to third gear. So you kind of you want to wait for the speed to scrub a little bit, and then see, scrub, because otherwise you are going to be money shifting the car, and that means a very expensive engine repair. Getting a point by from this guy. Okay, I did see 130 on the clock. Really, really fast with the tune. The car is rotating a little too much on the tires, if that's an expression. I am gonna give people there a point by. Hold on. Go ahead. There we go. Definitely much faster cars. No need to slow them down. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. Wow. Woo! Up on this hill, your stomach goes all the way up to your throat because there's just so much elevation change. So here, tapping the brakes. Let me kind of walk you through what I remember this track being. You know what, we'll put in fifth gear. The car has plenty of torque for fifth gear shenanigans. So yeah, here you kind of keep it in the middle, and again, my tires are not allowing me to keep it as tight as I would like to be. Here I've seen some people stay in the middle, and then you come, the left-hander, you want to hit the cone here, stay on the left. I usually hit that dirt patch, hit this cone, then hit this exit here, and then just gun through it. And if you gun it right, you're going to end up pretty much in a straight line. And here, if you're brave enough, you can just tap your brakes and go up the hill. I am not brave enough, especially as I'm getting warmed up. Technically, this is another turn where you just tap the brakes, but look, there's a wall right there. So it's very, very brave of you if you're willing to just tap the brakes. Okay, wow, the tires are definitely getting squirmy. Brakes, oh my gosh, I've got too much brakes for the tires. Even when I was braking from, was almost what, 125, I can feel the tires rolling forward, because technically you could say I'm overdriving the tires, but I do owe myself a better set of tires for this car, and I am not pushing it. Oh my gosh. What a fun track. Tap the brakes. If you're feeling brave, and accelerate out. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Fourth gear, I can do 130. Hard on the brakes. I did brake too early, but there is a bit of a train of cars in front of me. Oh, this car. Here's the thing. Everyone wants a GT car for the track, and obviously they are amazing. Don't sleep on non-GT cars. See, as I just missed that turn. a lot of times, if you set them up right, they're just as fast. They are quite less expensive. Maintenance is cheaper. Woo! I completely missed this turn. So I know everyone wants a GT car. I'm pretty much okay with this one. And seriously, last year when I went to the track, I didn't really push the car because it rained out. This time, I am really extracting a lot of performance out of this car. And it really makes me think that I do not need a dedicated track car. This might do the trick. It'll still clean up nicely. See, the guy in front of me was my instructor at the driving clinic that I did this morning. We're supposed to ride together. And then, so we're supposed to go together. Let's see. Tap the brakes. Oh my gosh. And there's the guy that was holding everybody up again. But that's okay. We're still learning the lines, or reminding ourselves of what the lines should be. And again, we're not racing. This is what a lot of people sometimes fail to understand. This is not racing. This is high performance driving education. If you are getting into it, try to stay for as long as you can with an instructor, because you're going to learn so much by listening to someone's advice. The guy that we just passed, that's the guy who's going to sit with me next round, or maybe shortly after, and then I want to hear what he has to say about my driving. I want him to give me some hints and tips. The guy in front of us could use some of that advice when it comes to point buys. I gotta say, that car in front of us, the Thunderbird, handles pretty well. The guy's hauling butt. Whoa! He did forget about the point buy rule. There we go. Thank you. So when someone allows you to pass, a lot of times you're going to be offline, so you want to make sure you correct as quickly as possible, as long as it's safe. Oh, that person is pitting. Check out the flaggers. Going deep, a lot deeper. I'm getting a lot more comfortable. Again, the biggest regret here are the tires. They were fun at the autocross event. Super fun. I was able to do some serious power sliding. But on a course like this, especially when you have a now. If there's no slow down there and how to make mistakes, it might get close now. Let's see. Ultimate focus. than in the M3. And again, M3 was a dedicated track tires. Just like that. First event, first time. Yep, hope you enjoyed it. My microphone came off. I don't know what you heard, but my first time, I pretty much matched the time that I did with my F80 M3 here years ago. F80 M3 was modified. This is, and was on track tires. This is on stock tires. So this car has a lot more room to give. I love this thing.